Here's 5 guitar licks in 5 minutes. All right, let's not waste any more time and dive right into lick number 1. All right, let's break that one down. So we start off by playing the open B string, and then with our second finger, we're gonna play the 2nd fret of the B string, and then with our 3rd finger, we play the 3rd fret of the B string. And then once we get here, we're gonna be doing this sort of cascading thing where we're going back and forth, picking between the B string and the open high E string. So we have, and then when we play the open B string there, then we play the open high E string again. And when you're letting all these ring, it's gonna really come in handy for the very last part of the lick, where we're gonna play the 2nd fret on the G string with our 2nd finger. And then we're going to let go and play the open G string. And then we're gonna hammer on with our 1st finger onto the 1st fret of the G string. So that's lick number 1. Here's lick number 2. Okay, so lick number 2, we start with an open B, 3rd fret on G, and then we're gonna play the 2nd fret on G, but it's gonna be a quick pull off to the open string. So we're playing the 2nd fret, and then we're pulling off to the open G string. And then right after that, we land on the 2nd fret of the D string there. So we're going, all right, that's the first half of the lick. And then after that, we play the open D string, then 2nd fret on the D string. And then we're gonna slightly bar the 2nd fret so that we can get the 2nd fret of the G string. So we're playing the 2nd fret on the G string. After we played the 2nd fret on the D string. And then we play the open G string. And then we conclude it with back to the 2nd fret on the D string. Without further ado, here's lick number 3. And lick number 3, we're starting to venture into the lower strings here. So we start with the open A string, and then we play the 1st fret of the A string with our 1st finger, then the 2nd fret of the A string with our 2nd finger, then we go back to 1, then back to 2, we hold it there for a second. So we're going. After that, we're gonna play the open A string. Then with our 3rd finger, we're gonna reach over to the 3rd fret of the low E string. All right, and then we're gonna play the open low E string. Then the last note, we're gonna play the 2nd fret of the D string with our 2nd finger, which is a higher octave of that E note. So it's going. And here's lick number 4. So this is the first lick so far that doesn't utilize open strings. So we start on the 3rd fret of the B string with our 1st finger here. Then with our 3rd finger, we're gonna play the 5th fret of the B string. And then we're gonna play 3rd fret on the high E string. And then we're gonna play 4th fret on the high E string with our 2nd finger. And then our 3rd finger is gonna reach back over to the 5th fret of the B string. So we have. Then from there, we're gonna go 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, right? Then with our 2nd finger, it's gonna get to the 4th fret on the G string. And then we're gonna play 3rd fret on B again. And then we're gonna start from the 4th fret, we're gonna walk down a couple frets on the G string. So the 4th fret with our 2nd finger here on the G string. we play the 4th fret, then with our first finger we play the 3rd fret, and then we shift our first finger down to play the 2nd fret. And last but certainly not least, we have lick number 5. It goes like this. So we're going to start with the 2nd fret on the D string with our 2nd finger, and then open G, hammer onto 1, then open B to 2nd fret, and then open high E, and then we do that slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the B string while picking both the B and high E strings. Just let it ring. So you just learned 5 licks in 5 minutes. What's next? Well, if you're wanting to take your guitar playing even further, I got a gift for you. A free cheat sheet that's going to show you how to instantly solo in any key. This has helped thousands of guitar players learn how to start soloing in every musical key imaginable. Yes, even the weird ones. So click here to grab your copy of the cheat sheet or check the link in the description box. And if you enjoyed this lesson, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also, be sure to check out our other relevant lessons right over here. I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Eddie with Guitar Mastery Method, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.